I'm just gonna go ahead and say I don't think I want to say Super Vegeta has no chance. There's like zero chance in my head.
Alright, I get it!
Yeah, sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. I don't think anybody was gonna see it. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what you guys want me to do. I don't know what you guys want me to say. Yes, it aged horribly. Who could have guessed? Not me. So we're gonna go ahead and look at Vegeta. I'll show him once we actually have him on rotation, but we're just gonna show him on the Tech Vegeta team because I feel like that's probably the best place to show him. He's just gonna have the amazing linking partner of just the Tech Vegeta with him. As soon as we transform into Super Saiyan Vegeta, I'm sure he's gonna have quite a lot of links because they're literally the same, like, you know, character from the same, not the same moment obviously, but from the same saga, just like at slightly different periods, right? But man, I like I said, it was so unexpected to me that I don't know what to say. It's just a Dokkan moment, I guess. So yeah, anyways, so STR Vegeta is a little bit of a funny unit, to say the least. He gets guaranteed crits when he performs a super attack. He gets defense raises for 1 turn when he does a super attack. Gets 2 key, 200% attack and defense. He guards for all attacks for 5 turns from the start of turn. Gets an additional 100% attack and defense performing a super attack. Then he gets an additional 50% with each super attack performed, up to 100%. Gets an additional 50% within the same turn after receiving an attack. 50% attack and defense, I should clarify. Then he gets an additional 50% attack and defense and guards all attacks in the same turn after receiving an attack. Which is fairly dumb. And then he launches an additional super attack when there's an enemy whose name includes Cell in the turn, and he also stuns the enemy with the super attacks or the super, yeah, whatever. We can just go ahead and do this. We can go ahead and look at how he's gonna tank before obviously getting his yeah, we'll show him before and then after, right? Because so basically the thing is that the Vegeta gets hit, right, and then does like, yeah, 15 million attack stat. Remember, this is going to be a guaranteed crit, like no matter what, it's a guaranteed crit. Okay, and that's what with support as well. But remember that's after getting hit, but it's not fully built up, because remember he has to do 2 super attacks to fully build up. But yeah, he wants to get hit, but then he also doesn't want to get hit because like he's not built up before getting hit. Obviously, it doesn't have a lot of defense before getting hit. The key is pretty good though, like getting 2 key, because then it just means that we're fine. But yeah, this is kind of bad though. Like, dude, we didn't even we're already in the last phase. I don't think we die, but it would suck a lot if we got supered. Awesome. So no defense builds at all. We just immediately get supered. Just so cool, man. It's awesome. I'm so happy. But yeah, the main issue with this is just that, like, Super Vegeta, you know what unit Super Vegeta reminds me of? He reminds me a lot of the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, the STR one, the one that was like a global first that then easy 8 on JP. He kind of reminds me of that in the same light, where he's a very offensive unit and he can relatively tank pretty well, especially post super attack, because he's getting like so much defense raises and all of that. The main issue with him is that after that 5-turn period is over, he's dog water. He's bad. He's trash. So it's just like, you know, you got to get to that point first in order for him to look good. So you gotta fully build up for him to look good on turn 5, and then turn 5 goes, and then it sucks, right? Not only that, but that whole like end of the passive is just bad, right? So him getting like an additional, he launches an additional super attack when there's an enemy who's includes Cell. And then he also, I think that is that how it's supposed to be? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is all part of the same thing. Yeah, it is. So he gets the 50% attack and defense. He guards all attacks within the same turn after receiving an attack, and then he launches an additional super attack when there's a name who includes Cell, not Cell Max though, or Cell Junior. Right? It's only just Cell. They should have just kept in, I think, the guarding all attacks within the same turn after receiving an attack. Just keep that. Like, there should have been no reason for them to restrict that part of the passive, right? And then everything else is fine. Yeah, so like he doesn't even, he has like such low defense. The guard is supposed to help, but like, man, like Tech Vegeta is right next to him and he has the same amount of like defense, or like relatively the same amount, but he's stacking. He's getting defense upon getting hit, right? And it's a lot higher defense. He keeps that defense too. He gets even more defense upon getting hit for the first time for the turn as well. Like, he has so much multiplicative stuff that just makes it where it skyrockets his defense like past 500k, right? And then this STR Vegeta, it's like, it's all stuff that just it doesn't stay, right? Like, he gets defense when performing a super attack. He does build up the attack and defense with each super, but then he doesn't keep the defense for after receiving the attack for the turn. They should have like made it where it was like all the other units where he like keeps that defense for like 4 or 5 turns. We did get the double super, so that's good. I'm pretty sure, because that means that he is fully built up now. So whatever attacks that we just saw is like basically what his peak is. Okay. Go ahead and do this. Sure, I'll just do that. That doesn't really matter. Yeah, I hate when this fight does this. I like, you seriously, you really need to super attack at frame 1, really? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Yeah, the thing I truly just don't understand is when they release these units and they don't give an event at the same time or in the same celebration to put them in that scenario. Like, this Vegeta is supposed to be better than against Cell, right? Werewolf Cell fight just released. There's none. The red zone Cell, like, I guess the first form, but dude, that's so easy. It's so easy now. Then there's also the transforming Cell from the Red Ribbon Army red zone, but again, it's so long ago. It's over a year old. We should not be designing units for over a year old. We can just go ahead and transform. That's the other thing too, is that you can get the 50% attack raise on turn 5, and that's like supposed to be like his peak, but like we're kind of killing everything relatively fast. I can't do anything about that. All right, come on, Vegeta, you gotta do the big thing. Do the final flash. Do the big attack stat. I will say though that this is like an amazing rotation for, like, it just buffs the Super Saiyans team a lot. Because in my video that I was doing with 2 Duke Vegeta, right, one of the main things that I was saying like was definitely like a really good part of the yeah, dude, like, come on. But one of the things that was definitely like a good part of the team is the fact that the whole team is just so offensive that like right here, we're gonna do 17 million in attack stat, and it's a guaranteed crit, right? So if we did get the Big Bang attack, for example, this whole, and then again another 18 million attack stat afterwards, damn near it. We do all of this, and then bam, the enemy's dead. Right? Now, and it could have hit 20 million right there if we got our attack, if we got hit first, right? And it's all guaranteed crits from all of these units. Bird Q is just a revive guy, obviously, but like dude, this is such an amazing team now for just killing. Now look at this. Guess what's gonna happen this turn? Uh-oh. Like, yeah, it's actually just so easy to win against shorter events now, because they keep designing these units for them, and to an extent it's not the worst, because on global it definitely does need or like that's like the hardest events right now. It's just all short-term events. But if we're not looking at global, right, if we're looking at something like JP, for example, and we're looking at some of those newer events that are like all longer phase content, it's gonna hurt us. Genuinely, it's gonna hurt us. I'll keep mine around because mine's lower dupes. I don't want to get the same type orbs because I'll save it for next turn. Cool, man. Turn 1, slot 1, frame 1, attack 1. Just everything 1 super. Just, it's so awesome. I don't think Bird Coup Revive will be up next turn, but we'll see. If it is, I'm just going to throw him off rotation. This is the unfortunate thing too, is that like we're gonna have it where like a lot of these units too, who like build up attack and defense, like Vegeta for example, but don't have they don't have like crits or type effectiveness in their passive, except for the one turn obviously. We're just kind of we're gonna kind of just do no damage because they release events on JP, if you don't know, that just don't take damage unless you pass the threshold, kind of similar to this fight. Oh dude, we keep getting it over and over again. That's crazy. But yeah, that's just hidden potential, by the way. That's not like, there's nothing in our passive that says that we're gonna get that guaranteed, or else we would have obviously been attacking like 3 times. The thing that sucks is I want to build up that tech Vegeta a little bit more, the one that we just threw off rotation, but he's gonna lose his ability to double super. Okay, we're just immediately dying. That's awesome. Oh well, nothing I could do there. Just gotta put my hands up and be like, well. Alright, we'll be right back when this revive is over. Yippee, we're back. And we're not dead. Yeah, 448k is actually not bad. Because remember, we're going to increase that times 2 post super. And then we're going to get an additional 30% defense just for being the super attack effect, right? But then again, that's with Vegeta giving us the support as well. I didn't have I totally missed out on the fact that I didn't have all this stuff linked 10. But honestly, it's bare minimum. It truly does not matter that much. It's like 0.5% here, 0.5% there. We can see big attack side here though. Double super, you'll love to see it. And then I think either STR Vegeta, no, I don't think Super Vegeta is gonna kill here, unfortunately. 20 million though. Yeesh. Double super. No, if only. Super us, please, super us. Oh, I'm curious. Double digits. Yeah. Like I said, he can be good. It's just that he's literally Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken syndrome, where the second his guard runs out, he just becomes fraudulent, right? And that's obviously unfortunate, but it's just like at least he's insanely good before then, right? I think we can kill, so I'm just gonna do this. I wish I could keep Future Gohan around though over SSJ Trio, because I would want to take the defense over the offense of them, but the problem is that like the only SSJ Trio can kill on this rotation. Is the Future Gohan would not be able to. He's not built up at all. Okay, yeah, we should kill. I'm pretty sure this is death. There we go. Alright, I see the big attacks out with Vegeta, and then we can go ahead and close out for today. Boom. You know what? You know what? I am Super Vegeta.
Looks like I'm a little too much for you to handle now, aren't I? I am Super Vegeta!
You think you can kill Super Vegeta? Don't make me laugh. He's the GOAT. The king. The king of Dokkan is back. Yeah, get out of here, buddy. Double super. Oh, I've fallen. I mean, like I said, it's an insanely powerful rotation. I think he is a little bit underrated, though. For fights like, because we might get fights like these in the future, where it's just short phase as well. But obviously when you compare it to anniversary content, which just does not end within 5 turns, heck, it doesn't even end within like 7 turns, 8 turns, 9 turns, right? Usually around the 10 turn limit is when you start seeing some of these clears, depending on what team you're obviously bringing. But for short phase stuff, I do think that the Vegeta does hold some value, and to that extent, I think he's pretty good, right? Because, like I said, look at how like this is right now, for example, right? We're going into this, right? And then now because of this, we're gonna do this. Oh wait, hold on. Alright, I kind of have to go to work, so what I'm going to do is this. Also, we would have done more damage, but it is what it is, right? So we're going to do this. Anyways, so like I was saying, I think for specific scenarios like this, Vegeta would have obviously lost his guard, but because of the way that his kit works, his turn 5 is obviously his best turn, because then he can start doing that active skill. And if you do keep him on rotation for those 3 turns, right? And then on the 5th turn, you throw him off rotation. If you can defeat whatever opponent you're going up against in 5 turns, I'm sorry, in 8 turns, technically this guy is not going to look that bad. Like how we just showed. He's amazing for short-term content. Second, you put him into long-term content, though, obviously he is going to be pretty weak, I would say, for sure. And that's not even like with better equipments, obviously, too. I wanted to have it where he didn't. I didn't switch any of the equipment out because I didn't think it would be entirely fair. But yeah, it is what it is. Other than that, though, let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and thank you as always, Will, for being a member. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.